G'day, welcome back everyone to CruiseAway with Derek and Joe. We are here every single day to find you the best cruise and stay deals available in Australia. It's what we do day and night, 7 days a week.
Yes, that's right. Good to have you with us. Are you ready to try the new Carnival adventure and encounter with all their exciting changes? Well, come with us. We've secured some incredible deals for 2027 on the ships that you already know and love, with that new and exciting fun inclusion that comes with a Carnival cruise as well.
Yeah, absolutely. These are trips to take your family and friends away to enjoy the familiarity of Australia's favourite ships with a new twist. Dancing the night away on the White Knight and lazing by the pool at Byron Bay, enjoying the wonderful free pizza during the day. Show me the way. Yes. Let's start with 16 nights in January 2027, joining Carnival Adventure in Sydney for 2 weeks of fabulous and fun cruising. Oh, sounds amazing. Sounds idyllic. Well, it will be.
It does. And that iconic sail out of Sydney, even if you've done it a dozen times, it never gets old, does it? Going under the harbour bridge. Oh, one of the best, got to be the best sail out, if not one of the best in the world. And, you know, this is bringing the Carnival fun to something that we are already familiar with, because this joined the fleet in March 2025 from P&O Australia. So the thing about P&O Australia and now Carnival, the Carnival Adventure, is that it's designed for Australian cruises, but now it's got that quintessential Carnival twist as well. And it is all about the fun on Carnival. They are called the fun ships for a reason, because there is always something going on. It is basically that Carnival atmosphere. So you have got all kinds of deck parties, and that's throughout the day too. So they have lots of fun deck activities. It might be that they're doing, I don't know, a wet t-shirt contest up on deck with the men. Usually it's with the men.
Okay.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's all family fun.
I'll turn away.
It might be that they are doing, you know, a scavenger hunt. Like, there's all kinds of fun things. The Mr. and Mrs. game show is a fun one, and the scavenger hunt they do in the evenings. You've got mini golf. You've got the live shows, both up on deck and in the theatre for you, plus of course a fully service gym and classes, so you can do whichever classes you wish. Maybe you're going to do some Pilates or yoga while you're on board. You're thinking, I'm going to be all healthy whilst I'm on my cruise, at the same time as enjoying it, you know, and grabbing cocktails and food whenever you want it, and not feeling like you have to limit yourself because you're on holiday after all. And talking of being on holiday, it is the perfect time to be getting that lovely massage and to be having that pedicure you've promised yourself for months. Maybe you haven't had time at home, but
there's never time, is there?
No.
You just never make the time. And if you've got the time, they haven't got the appointments. And you know what? That's never going to be a problem on board. You'll also enjoy some of the greatest shows, and a massive variety of them as well. Honestly, there is a list as long as your arm. And that's the great thing, because you just want lots and lots of variety. You don't want any dead spots in the day, but you want places to escape to and relax, and it's all there for you as well. And of course, the greatest thing, it's sailing off from our doorstep in Sydney for 2 fabulous weeks. Get ready for a big adventure.
Oh, can't wait. A couple of days at sea will see us into Airlie Beach, and of course we're at the heart of the Whitsundays here, the archipelagos with over 70 islands, that picture perfect ocean and you know, crystalline sand as well. Next up, it's Darwin, and you can just stroll the markets harbour side. That's a fun thing to do if you just want to take it easy, or maybe head out to Kakadu to see the great terrain of the Northern Territories. That would be a fun thing to do as well. We're into Benoa in Bali next. This is in the main port for Bali, where you can head to Ubud to see the monkey jungle and the silver workshops as well. Maybe pick up some jewellery while you're there. The Indonesians are known for their gorgeous artisan work. Next up, we're into Lombok in Indonesia, which is a place of real natural beauty. Think waterfalls, no motor vehicles, they are banned on the island. So you can head around the island by horse and cart or by bike. It's a really nice thing to do, actually. We're cruising into Singapore, where we'll disembark, and we have 2 nights to enjoy everything Singapore has to offer before we head home. So think of the incredible gardens by the bay with their rare plant and flower species to enjoy, the light show at night that you'll get to see, Raffles Hotel, Singapore Zoo, which is world famous, Orchard Road for its luxury shopping, and also, of course, all of those celebrations that make Singapore truly the gateway to the East. So you can actually go on out and do some proper negotiating in the markets if you want to pick up some keepsakes to take home. And after that, we're going to fly you back to Oz.
What I always do as well on a trip like this, you may have been to Singapore many times. It may have just been, a few hours for a layover. But actually, what I tend to do is look at the date that I'm going to be in, a big city like that, and what's on. Is there a special show going on at the big theatre? Is there a live concert going on? Is there some kind of festival that I want to go and see? It's amazing with these big cities because you can go to them time and time and time again and always do something completely and utterly different. Well, I tell you what, you're about to be surprised here because not only will I know that you will love the fun and the service on board, your favourite restaurants are there waiting for you if you've sailed before, but with new vitality, new choices. And the value for money I've got coming up for you is ridiculous, considering this is 2 weeks of cruising on board Carnival Adventure out of Sydney. And you've got wonderful batches of sea days along this cruise as well, which is lovely. So you can have that nice mix of going to explore the ports and chilling out, or just having lots and lots of great fun, carefree fun on the ship. And then remember, you've got that 2-night hotel stay in Singapore at the end of the cruise and your flight back to Sydney. And I cannot believe that if we lock this down right now, this is the price tag. I know, right? This is not a budget cruise. This is Carnival Cruise Corporation, are the biggest cruise company on planet Earth. This is amazing. Their investment in everything on board, your wonderful accommodation, so much included dining, so many fun things that are happening. I mean, this price is crazy for the length of the holiday and everything that you will be enjoying while you're on board. Remember, no other holiday keeps you occupied with so many different things to do on board. All of these activities that you can take part in, or you can just watch other people doing as well. And spontaneous surprises, it's brilliant. But as I say, there are places to escape to and just be horizontal and relax and enjoy and switch off. And the fabulous food, free pizza every day, who's going to say no to that? Great shows of an evening and lots of different choices, things you can join in. Great big theatre shows as well, you will love it. Cruising around Oz, off to Bali and Lombok, ending in Singapore. Just enjoying the break, and then you've got the chance to go and explore in Singapore as well with 2 nights in a hotel there. It is stunning, and here's everything you need to know to get booked. And remember, these ships, maybe you're not familiar with these ships, maybe you never cruised with them when they were P&O Australia, and you don't know what this ship is all about. We are talking about a relatively low passenger number in the cruise world these days, 2,600 passengers. That isn't a lot, actually, in the cruising world today. So I would be very, very quick if you want to lock in that price tag. I know we're looking at January in 2027, but you're locking it in today with a deposit, and that price then cannot move, which is amazing. So take advantage right now. Call us free, 1300 412 358. It's not going to cost you a cent to call if you've got any questions whatsoever. What do I pack? What do I take? How many formal nights? All of those kind of things. Call the team and we will happily answer. And listen, if you haven't yet even taken your first cruise, you've just been flicking around the channels, you've stopped on our show and you've thought, wow, I hadn't thought about the fact that you can go to all of these different places in one holiday. I like the idea of it. What can I look forward to? Well, take a look at this.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your ensuite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily service provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising with a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's also snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment, from Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So, if you want more holiday for less dollar, make sure you choose to cruise.
Yeah, obviously you saw a little bit of a selection and from all of the different cruise lines there, and we deal with all of the cruise lines as well. So it's well worth checking out our website too at cruiseaway.com.au.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the easiest way to get that dream holiday booked. 100%. Now there's heaps of early bird prices for Carnival sailings in 2027, and you'll find them, of course, as we mentioned, on our website. And give us a call to discuss anything that you're looking for. But if you want something sooner, we'll fix you up. It doesn't matter what you're looking for, what the destination or how long, we have something on offer for you.
We certainly do. Right, next trip then is street foods and sunsets as we head to Thailand and Vietnam in February in 2027. Flying first from Sydney back over to Singapore, and we've got a 3-night hotel stay there for you to kick off this holiday. Again, look up the dates you're going to be there and find out what's happening in the city.
Yeah, and I think you might still have some Chinese New Year celebrations going on around now. But Sentosa Island's not too far away, and that has Universal Studios, and that's a whole resort island too.
Yeah.
So perhaps you want to head out there or learn about some of the history of Singapore in the kampongs, the traditional villages. And these are things further afield from the main centre that one can explore whilst they enjoy Singapore, Malaysia. Then it's time to cruise on board the Carnival Adventure. You're going to be on board for 9 nights. And a lovely itinerary awaits. And in the Carnival way, you're going to get in, have so many options to either partake in the entertainment or not, or, just take it at your own pace. But they do put a firm focus on events and deck parties, and these are things that so many people love and come back to Carnival for. Just to name a few, you have like the white hot parties, silent disco, you may have a luau, you may even have a chocolate buffet, just depending on the itinerary, and they do deck barbecues and things like that as well, where they get everybody involved in the dancing. And even if you're the kind of person that normally sits back from the crowd and does not get involved, it's kind of infectious energy on Carnival.
Yeah, you will.
Because everyone's just like, everyone leaves their land person at home when they go on a ship, and they become kind of a different heightened version of themselves at sea. From what I've experienced of working at sea for so long,
You're
I've noticed
so right.
people kind of leave their inhibitions at check-in. And when you're on a cruise, what happens on a cruise stays on a cruise. It feels like, right?
It's very true.
It does.
Very true. Let me tell you as well, on board Carnival Adventure, you've actually got more included dining options, I would say, than ordinary or other cruise chances, actually, because you've got your main dining restaurant, the waterfront, but you also have Angelo's included as well, which you always have on board this ship as well, even pre-Carnival, with pasta and lots of Mediterranean dishes. Dragon Ladies included as well, which is Asian inspired, which is great for the part of the world we're going to as well, which is lovely. And then you've got your casual pantry, and that's kind of your pick and mix of everything from around the world, from Indian to fish and chips to carvery to Mexican, and it's got a sugar bar as well, which you will be.
Oh yes.
It's not serving sugar; it's serving the most delicious dessert.
Just pour the sugar down my throat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be done with it.
You love it.
But yeah, there's lots included in dining, which is not the case in all Carnival
More
ships.
than average, I would say.
More than average, absolutely, and more than average when it comes to the effing fun, for sure. You're going to love it. We are cruising out of Singapore, and a day at sea is going to see us into charming Koh Samui in beautiful Thailand, probably the most famous of the Thai islands, somewhere I've been many times and loved, from the luscious beaches through to the elephant sanctuaries and even a capybara cafe. Next up is Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, and many people Go to Bangkok for the incredible temples and scenery. There's also great shopping. The markets are fantastic here as well, but make sure you get a Thai massage when you're there. They are fantastic. Sihanouk Ville in Cambodia is next up on the itinerary, which has become really a guarded secret for many travellers over the last few years. You can head out to a traditional Cambodian village while you're there, or the Sa Lu market perhaps. We're into Vietnam next, Ho Chi Minh, once known as Saigon. You might want to learn about the history of the war and head to the Cu Chi tunnels, the subterranean tunnels under the city, which are fascinating. You can do a guided tour of that actually, and go to Saigon Post Office for a selfie. That's like the hot spot. You've got to have it done apparently. Send a postcard from there as well to make everyone back home jealous. And after this lovely adventure, we'll be back in...
Yeah, back into Singapore. Yep. We'll transfer you to the airport. And we've even included Changi Lounge access as well at Singapore Airport before you then fly back to Oz, which is awesome. You lucky, lucky people. This is another absolute corker for the price that we've got for you. 13 nights of fun Carnival full board cruising with flights and a 3-night hotel stay in Singapore included. Now check out this price tag. Honestly, if you're looking for something different and you haven't yet done this part of the world, this is just amazing. Maybe you've played it safe on your cruises so far. You've just gone around Oz, or you've just headed over to Vanuatu, or you've maybe nipped over to New Zealand. You're just looking for something just a little bit further away, a little bit more adventurous. And remember, we take care of all of the booking for you without an extra booking fee. And that's brilliant. So that includes your flight from Sydney to Singapore, 3 nights in a hotel there included with breakfast as well, 13 nights of cruising to Koh Samui, Bangkok in Thailand, Sihanouk Ville in Cambodia and Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, cruise ending back into Singapore. We've included the transfer from the port to the airport and Changi Lounge access at Singapore Airport before you then fly back to Oz. It's incredible. For that price tag, take advantage straight away. Here's everything you need to know. Honestly, please do lock this in with a low deposit today. I mean, today. Talk to the other half. You know, if the other half is out, call them. If friends that you like to go away with, if you think they will be interested in this, call them as well. If you're going with, you know, other relatives, family, whoever, call them today, get the deposits together, and then call our team. 1300 412 358. This is phenomenal value for money that we're locking in now for the start of 2027 for a low deposit today, remember. We're not asking for the whole amount today, we're talking low deposit, but that is such a deal, isn't it? For just under 2 weeks of holiday, and again, lovely variety. And as I say, for you, it might just be a change of scenery. You know, you may always cruise just that 9-night sailing to the same place and back again. You want something different. This is that something different. So grab it now while you can. Toll free 1300 412 358. And of course, there are lots more opportunities on our website at cruiseaway.com.au. Now, the reason we can do these price tags for you is that we are part of a massive worldwide company that's booking literally tens of thousands of cruises with all of the major cruise lines every day. It's why you should only choose us here at CruiseAway.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Wow, honestly, we are so good, and we've been in the business for a heck of a long time, and no one works harder for you to get these prices locked down and these packages arranged than CruiseAway, let me tell you.
Yeah.
There is very little sleep goes on in our office. Right, cruisers of all ages love cruising with Carnival, and of course the adventure and encounter are very familiar ships here in Oz. You'll enjoy your favourite restaurants and the pub on board, the great pools and the included dining, which is, as we said, a lot more than the average cruise, which is brilliant, including, third mention in this show, but free pizza during the day.
It's worth the third mention.
I'm loving that.
It just is.
So let's go Singapore to Oz for 17 nights now, and this is for March 2027, flying from Brisbane this time over to Singapore to enjoy 2 nights there in a hotel, breakfast included in the hotel as well, which is very important because that will save you a few dollars as well, which is wonderful. More than a few dollars these days. Hotel breakfasts are really expensive, aren't they?
It's just so nice to just think I'm in Singapore and eating my lovely breakfast in my luxury hotel. Goodness me. And taking it at your pace to enjoy this magnificent tropical island, because that's what it is. It's lovely. And the even just the breeze when you get off at the airport in Singapore and Changi International, you just think, oh, I'm in the tropics. It's so... You take a breath of fresh air, don't you? And look at Singapore by night, it's magical. Time to cruise on board the Carnival Encounter. We're going to be on board for 15 nights cruising all the way over to Brisbane, and she was carnivalised in March 2025. So joining the fleet from P&O Australia. So as we mentioned before, there's lots of included dining which you don't normally get on Carnival ships. So it's that wonderful fusion about what we love from the best of our Australian previous fleet and making it, upgrading it with the Carnival edge, and that's the nice thing about it. And when it comes to Carnival's brand, it is all singing, all dancing. And think of those Vegas style shows. And
it's forever changing as well. So there is what we know of the changes that are kind of published and out there. And then there is what is happening organically along the way as well. They are making changes all of the time, subtle changes. Like, for instance, now you go on board and you use the Carnival Hub app, which is really good. Loads of information that you just literally carry around with you. We've all got our phones anyway. So actually that allows you to just make your cruise experience just that little bit more simple and easy.
Yeah. And planning as well is easy with that, because you can decide on your shore excursions and just have everything tied up in a neat bow if you want to before you head ashore, if you're the kind of person that likes to have, or family that likes to have everything organised beforehand. How about some demonstrations with the executive chef and learning how to make a key dish to take home and impress your friends back home? Well, to take home the idea of making it, obviously, not the actual food. Think about it and then think, actually, you know what, maybe not. But no, there's part of the fun, isn't it, of being on a ship, and you can learn things like which sound a little bit out there, like towel folding or napkin folding, but actually it's a great little party trick next time you have a barbie or next time you do a dinner party, to make a beautiful napkin like a lily and be like, look what I can do.
Because I remember how to do that, but we are still getting the takeaway.
Maybe, but look, I mean, I think if you can leave your cruise coming away with something you didn't have before, a new skill maybe, it's kind of a bragging right, isn't it? You've been on holiday and you've done that.
Of course.
So let's see where we're off to. We're cruising out of Singapore, and a couple of days at sea sees us into Lombok, which is off the coast of Bali, one of the smaller islands, and is really natural paradise. There's you can head up to the volcano summit whilst you're there and see some of the gorgeous waterfalls, and it's all about that lush greenery and jungle. And talking of the jungle, Monkey Jungle in Bali is fun to visit, but you've also got the Uluwatu Temple in the mountains, which has spectacular views over the ocean. I'd recommend doing the cultural folklore show there if you can. Darwin's up next, and whether it's Territory Wildlife Park or heading out to see the crocs in Crocosaurus Cove, tons to see and do in the area. And of course it is it's all about nature when you're up in the Northern Territories. You could even cage dive with the sharks, interestingly enough. Then we're on to Cairns. Oh, there's so much to see in this region. I mean, you can obviously go to Daintree Rainforest and Corinda Railway, but at the same time, don't forget you're not too far from the reef and the Barron Gorge National Park, Cape Tribulation too. Talking of the reef, Airlie Beach, prime reef location here, whether you are heading out by boat, taking a helicopter tour, snorkeling, diving, or glass bottom kayaking. This is the place to see some of the most beautiful reef on the planet. A day at sea will see us back into Brisbane, where we'll disembark. And I love this because, you know, we're back in Oz. It might be as simple as you just getting a taxi home or getting a national flight. You can speak to our team about that. But the brilliant thing is you can shop along the way and you just head off the ship with your case.
I love the way you said during that itinerary that out of interest, you can cage dive with sharks.
Crocs.
That is as far from interest to me as is possible, Joe, I have to say. Anyway, listen, what does interest me is the fact that we've got, again, an industry-beating, incredible price tag here at CruiseAway. This is all about having a wonderful break, and this is your flight from Brisbane to Singapore, 2 nights in a hotel there for you with breakfast included, and then you're very much taking the long way home over 15 nights cruising. But fun all the way on the Carnival encounter to Lombok and Bali, and around the top end, avoiding the sharks and crocs, I would be, and the reef ports back to Brisbane. And check out your price tag here. Honestly, I have to say, thank you, our amazing team. Thank you, our amazing team, for making this possible. Grab it today with a deposit. That price then is locked for you. And there's so much to enjoy while you're on board as well. All the themed events, all the fabulous night parties and activities, the Byron Beach Club, the fabulous Adventure Edge challenges as well, for all ages, by the way. It's not just for the kids. Stunning accommodation and service, of course, and just that injection of fun from Carnival. Call us now for more details. Here's everything that's included, you lucky people. Honestly, every one of these adventures, pardon the pun, has just been phenomenal in this show, and there are many more. Honestly, we've shown you 3. There is 300 we could show you, and you'll find them all on the website at cruiseaway.com.au. But I think if you're looking for value for money, dollar for dollar, night for night prices, this holiday is incredible. And we've kind of done the equivalent in this show from Sydney, and this one from Brisbane as well. Remember, generally around the year with the cruise lines, there are various ports you can come in and out of as well. If you prefer not to fly, there are more local cruises as well. Just call the team. It's all possible. If you've never done it before, you really should. Give it a try. Maybe cruising is something you've only ever been hearing about from other people. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's people at work. You know, maybe just watching a show like this and you think, ask around.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about it, ask around people you know, people that have cruised, and take a seat for a good hour because you'll hear the stories.
You will. And just so you don't have to worry too much about the sharks, last time I was up in Darwin, I was told by one of the lovely local gentlemen I didn't need to worry about the sharks because the crocs ate them all.
Okay, right.
Can I swim in this harbour?
That's filled me
with... the sharks? The crocs ate them all.
Okay, well, that's filled me with confidence. I can't wait. Where do I book? Listen, we are here every day with brand new ideas, lots of the major cruise lines as well. So make sure you make a date and come and see us back here, same time tomorrow and every day, because honestly, holidays, we need them. They're good for us.
Yes.
And we've got all the ideas you could ever wish for. From Joe and myself, though, thank you so much. See you soon.
Snap these deals up.